Okay. I think I'm finally live out there then. Hello, everybody. See how long it takes people to shuffle on in here. This is part of my regular series of live streams where I choreograph things on the live stream that I'm eventually going to be using in my Poi dance class. There's a live stream Poi dance class that I teach in 4-week blocks over at crowdcast.io/DrexFactorPoi. It's DrexFactorPoi. And the next unit starts up in a week and a half now, goodness. And early bird tickets are still available up until, please hold, up until, I want to say it is the 10th, which I believe is Tuesday. If I'm counting, yes, the 10th appears to be Tuesday. But what I'm going to be doing in tonight's live stream is choreographing the Poi dance, choreography that we're going to be learning in that class. And specifically, this will be exciting because for the first time, I'm approaching this choreography a little differently than usual in that I'm writing a piece of choreography that we're going to work with multiple songs, multiple different kind of feelings, because I want to show people how they can recontextualize choreography to multiple different kind of approaches to expressing emotion and the like. So unlike my other live streams, rather than picking one piece of music for the night, we're going to come out of this live stream having picked 3 pieces of music that will express 3 different emotions for us. The first emotion will be joy, the second one will be sadness, and the third one will be probably aggression, I think. We'll see if I come up with something different there. And we've already got people in the chat. Alan Ward is saying, dance, monkey, dance. Not just yet. We got to pick the tricks that are going to be in this combo first. Jillian is saying, I can see and hear you. Outstanding. That's good to hear. So excited for this combo. Already signed up for the live stream class. Perfect. Yeah, the link for the live stream class is down in the description of this video. So remember, up until Tuesday, you can still sign up for early bird pricing, and it's not the end of the world if you don't sign up by then, but do just know then that the price will go up by 20% after the 10th. Molly A. Block says, hi Drex, wow, can't believe I'm here. Hi, I'm Molly, legally blind, here in learning Poi for the first time in Florida. Okay, sorry, the Florida was hidden behind one of the icons here in the chat. Learning Poi for the first time. This is interesting. Bless me. Nice to see you live. Nice to see you live, too. Thanks for joining us. I signed up for the email and get your classes now, too. Perfect. That's wonderful to hear. Yay. I'm happy you're joining us tonight, Molly. Appreciate you. Oh, this is different. Where is the link? Thank you, Drex. It's down in the description of the video. It should be crowdcast.io/ I can't remember if it's /class or if it's just /poi-dancing-expressive. Yes, Florida, the sunshine state. Hachoo. Yeah, I'm up in D.C. We've had a lot of sunshine lately, too. That Molly says, thank you. You're so welcome. Cool. So, yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm glad y'all could join me tonight. So, we have got ourselves 3 tasks for this evening's live stream. The first is that I'm going to ask you all to help me pick 3 tricks that will be included in this combo. The requirements of that are that those tricks have to be stuff that is beginner to intermediate level, because that's the level of most people in my Poi dance class. And beyond that, it's kind of wide open. You know, I've had specific moves that were themes of past months, but this month's theme is just poi dance. So any 3 tricks we want to drop in there, again, provided that they are beginner to intermediate level, will work. Item number 2 on the to-do list is to pick out music. And again, we're going to come out of this evening with 3 songs for me to perform to. And item number 3 would be whatchamajigget, me writing the choreography for the class, which I think is going to consume the bulk of our time tonight. Eileen says, would love to learn meteors. Cool, I'd love to teach meteors. Molly says, okay, let's go. Perfect. All right, friends. Well, yay, I'm glad y'all are out there right now. So, step 1, I need you all to suggest to me 3 different, I need 3 different poi tricks that we're going to include in this combo here. Jillian's already got some suggestions. We got buzzsaws, we got flowers, and we got archer weaves. I like all of those different options. Anybody else have any suggestions out there? The more I have to choose from, the better here, because it helps me narrow things down. Molly says, I am too new for this. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Buzzsaws sounds good. Cool, that's 2 votes for buzzsaws. I will admit, I used to be somebody that hated on buzzsaws, but they have grown on me. 1 vote for flowers, archer weaves. What was the last one? Cool. Jillian's also suggesting caps. Molly is asking, what are caps? Okay, so CAPS it's an acronym, and it stands for Continuous Assembly Pattern. Generally, the caps that we perform as poi spinners have our hands going back and forth in a half a circle. We call them C caps, and switching back and forth between anti-spin and extension as our hands go back and forth along that length. Caps, I don't know, like I did do stall chasers in the last choreography, and I would say that caps are about as challenging as stall chasers, but yeah, I'm a maybe on the caps. Eileen and I think, yeah, Alan, Eileen and Alan out there, do y'all have any suggestions for tricks you'd like to see in a combo? Molly, sounds very advanced, sounds very difficult. You guys have this one out. No problem. I mean, there are ways to perform caps that are less difficult, and I can think of some ways that we could do that in the course of a combo. Actually, I'm kind of liking the challenge of that. So we've got 2 votes for buzzsaws. I'm happy to put that on the list. I can think of a way that we can do caps that will make it less challenging. Mr. MH says buzzsaw-y stuff. Buzzsaw-y stuff. Cool. That's 3 votes now for buzzsaws. So buzzsaws have officially secured their role in the choreography. Eileen says anti-spin anything. Well, part of the cap is anti-spin, but maybe we can think of some other things that anti-spin there too. Cool. I would like one more suggestion. If anybody out there has any ideas they want to throw out there. I'm sold on the buzzsaws. I think I'm sold on the caps. I didn't mean to challenge you to do caps. I'm getting into learning it lately. No, that's fine. That's fine. Molly says, I'm going to feel dumb for asking this, but as a newbie, is there some kind of lasso type of move? Sorry if this is stupid. I'm really new. No problem. So the way we would traditionally describe this is we We can do horizontal plane moves such as corkscrews. And those would look a lot like kind of spinning a lasso above your head for sure. So I'll put you down for corkscrews. And Jillian's saying fountains. I like fountains too. Okay, cool. So, buzzsaws and caps are already on the list. Our other options are flowers, archer weaves, anything anti-spin, corkscrews, and fountains. Molly says, that makes sense. Thank you, Drex. You're welcome. Mr. MH says, maybe some isolations at the end of turns. So isolations are definitely one of those tricks that I don't know. I don't think I can throw at this class just because they take so much. Like, you have to be working at isolations for months to really clean them up. And this is definitely a beginner/intermediate level class, more on the side of the beginner stuff. So I don't think I can throw isolations at them, but otherwise I love that idea. As it is, I'm going out a little bit on a limb here with the caps, but I think there's a way that I can make them work. I think I can. Jillian says tuck turns. Cool. That is officially more than enough tricks. Now I gotta whittle it down here. So besides buzzsaws and caps, we have flowers, archer weaves, anything anti-spin, corkscrews, fountains, and tuck turns. I feel like we have done a lot of tuck turns in class lately, so I'm inclined to not pursue that option. Corkscrews, fountains. There's definitely like a part of me that is really tempted to do the corkscrews, just because buzzsaws, caps, and corkscrews are all like very, very, very different tricks, and I kind of like the idea of the challenge of trying to make all three of them work in the same choreography. Yeah, I may wind up regretting this choice, but I'm going to say buzzsaws, caps, and corkscrews. Those are the three I'm going to go with here. Cool. So task number 1 is complete. Now task number 2. I need 3 songs that this choreography is going to be performed to. So ideally, those songs would be between, say, like maybe 110 to 130 BPM. I'm going to choreograph the combo at 120, and I want to try and keep the pieces of music all within a pretty narrow range there, so it's not that difficult to adapt it. Yeah, if you got suggestions for music, I would love to hear it. Also, my students this last round suggested a few songs to me. So we're looking for songs that fit one of 3 emotions. It's either joy, sadness, or aggression. We want one of those 3. Ideally, what I would love to have from all 3 songs, all of them have to be in Instagram's music library, by the way, because I need to post this as a reel at the end of all this, and have it be so that my students can do a remix or a duet with me. And yeah, so the music needs to be in the Instagram audio library, and ideally, I think I would like to have 3, maybe 4 measures of like a verse or a bridge before a chorus comes in, just so there's some kind of dynamics there. And ideally, if that chorus transition happens in roughly the same place in all 3 songs, that would be ideal. That would be ideal. Happy by Pharrell. Oh. Pulling out the big guns right away, huh? Jillian suggested Morphine is my sister. I think that's not quite the vibe I'm going for here. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you keep suggesting that, and Zoe is a friend of mine, and at some point we will use that. But I think that one might be a little too heavy for what we're going for, and also if memory serves, the tempo's too slow. But Molly is saying, "Oh gosh, I'm out of the loop on this Insta stuff. You guys are going to have to figure out the music." So basically. Unless it's like kind of underground, like super independent stuff, it's probably in the library, but lots of people in past live streams have suggested songs to me that are not in the Instagram library because they're like DJs who have pretty underground and obscure stuff. Eileen is saying, "All That Really Matters" by Illenium/Teddy Swims. I do love me some Teddy Swims. Before I got on this live stream, I was actually working on some choreography to another Teddy Swims song, which is why I'm a mess right now. I am a sweaty, sweaty man. All That Really Matters. Cool, and there's also some suggestions from my class too, so I'm going to pull those out right quick. And I'm going to start auditioning songs, because I need to keep the ball rolling here, friends. I only mean to do this for an hour, and I have never once successfully managed to get this to happen within an hour. Hey, we got a Dizzy. Hi, Dizzy. Billy Talent, Lies. Cool, I like it. Okay, so let me see what the suggestions were that we had left over from class. Savage Daughter by Alexandra de Anda. Let me look that up right quick. I'm definitely going to be less high maintenance about this than I have been with music in the past. So let me pull up Savage Daughter. Alexandre de Anda. There we go. Let's see what this sounds like.
I am my mother's savage daughter.
Oh, I do know this song.
Runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. My mother's child is a savage. She looks for her omens in the colors of stones, in the faces of cats.
Not a lot of dynamics in that song, so unless I think that fits in the sad category, but I think let's see if we can find something else that works for that category. Just because I like having like a really good transition dynamics-wise. My Healing by Sofia Spallino. Interesting. So it appears the only version of that in the Instagram library is a house remix. So let's see how that turns out.
In this moment, I choose healing. I let go of what doesn't serve me. I release what hurt me. I'm thankful for experiences that taught me. Physical illusions and letting go.
I could maybe, I like the dynamic change in there. I like the beat dropping. I Not sure which emotion of the three that I listed is really a good fit for it, though. Let's keep on rolling here. Running up that hill. I love me some Kate Bush. That could definitely work for our sad song. Oh, Mr. MH is asking, how do you feel about instrumental or orchestral stuff? Feel free to suggest it, as it usually orchestral stuff doesn't have the strongest dynamic changes, and God only knows it's hard to say sometimes what the time signature is. But yeah, go ahead and suggest stuff, and maybe it'll work. Oh goodness, we got a lot more stuff in the chat too. Also, I really need to speed up here because the next suggestion is Boom Clap. Hell yes. Hell yes. I love this song. Whoops. That was not the right button.
Love, boom, sound in my heart, the beat goes on and on and on and on and boom, you make me feel good, come on to me now. Boom, sound in my heart, the beat goes on and on and on and on and boom, you make me feel good, come on to me now. No silver or no gold.
All right, executive decision. Boom Clap is our joy song. Now I need one for sadness and aggression. The next suggestion here is Talk Talk, also by Charlie XCX. I love me some Charlie XCX.
I wish you talk, wish you talk, wish you talk.
Actually, I don't need to listen to it. We're not going to do two Charlie XCX songs. Let's distribute things. Next we have Stardust by Desert Dwellers. Okay.
We are everything and nothing. The entire universe exists.
So I don't think that's going to fit either aggression or sadness. I think that's more kind of spacey. Let's try River by Bishop Briggs. Cool. Ooh, I like this one. So I can totally see doing like almost a seething kind of aggression with that one. I like that. I wanna stick with that one. I like that. God. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna skip the rest of the suggestions from class and look through what y'all out there have suggested in the chat tonight, because I want to make sure that I give y'all the chance to contribute here too. So next up, I've already got a happy song, but I will go ahead and listen to Happy by Pharrell anyhow, just to... No way. Y'all are never going to believe this. Happy is not in the Instagram music library. I am stunned by that. There's clearly a band that did a cover of it. This is not the original version, but that's funny. I can't believe the original version isn't in there. That's wild. Unless Boom Clap just turns out to be too fast, that's my choice for the happy song. But I do appreciate that suggestion. All That Really Matters. By Linium and Teddy Swims.
Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end.
This could work for sad.
Come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. 'Cause it's all that really matters in the end. It's love, love, love.
Gets a little upbeat there at the end, but most of that can work for sad, I think. Billy Talent, Lies. That might be a little fast. I could conceivably see swapping around River and Lies so that River becomes the sad song and Lies becomes the aggressive one. Kind of like the idea of like turning River into the aggressive one simply because it kind of like plays against type. But let me roll that one around in my head, and y'all can chime in the chat what you think about that that possibility. We got Louder by Kygo.
Say it to me louder. Why can't you lay it on me? More power. Oh, oh. All the voices in your head, they don't mean nothing. Tell me you feel it, make me believe it. Can't you?
It's a lovely song. It doesn't fit the any of the vibes that we have left available, though. Tape 5, City of Lights. That one is not in the Instagram library. Wish You Were Here. That is definitely a sad song. Oh, that's weird. The original is not in the Instagram audio library. That's interesting. There's a live version of it here. interesting. And it looks like there's a cover version of it too.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain.
This definitely fits the sad vibe.
From a coastal rail, a smile from a whale. Do you think you can tell?
Sexually aggressive is a thing, says he. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat right now. After image by justice for some form of joy or aggression. In the interest of time, hang on, let me read through the rest of the suggestions out there. I like this one too. Great beat. Sexually aggressive is a thing. Damn right it is. Crazy. Must be some copyright. Yeah, I vote for Clap Boom because it's something new for me. Cool. I like Feral, but this song isn't anything new to me. Fair enough. Sorry, I meant Boom Clap. No problem. Let Go by Avril Lavigne. Writing on the Wall by Destiny's Child. Too slow. Don't like it. I think I made a bad suggestion. I don't think you made a bad suggestion at all. Well, look, we've got. I think I'm happy to work with Boom Clap as the joyful song, River as the aggressive song, and Wish You Were Here as the sad song. And if I need to, no doubt, no don't home now, no doubt home now. I'm not familiar with that song. Home Now is the name of the song? I like that River song a lot. I like it too. Okay, there is a song called Home Now by No Doubt. Oh, I see what you mean there. It's pretty fast for a sad song, but I do get that vibe from it. I still can't get over how good your choreography was for the Bring Me the Horizon short you did. Very well done. Oh, well, thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna leave this up to vote in the chat. Wish You Were Here or Home Now. Y'all place your votes as to which one you want to be the sad song, because I gotta get cracking on this choreography, friends. Drop those votes in the chat. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Oh God, I've been going in and out of frame this whole time, haven't I? Also, this is very weird. Why is OBS doing this? We've got 2 votes for Wish You Were Here. Three votes for Wish You Were Here. I think it's going to be that one. Sorry, Dizzy. I promise I'll choreograph one for you to that song at some point. What the heck? Sorry, please hold. There we go. Okay. Sorry, there was a glitch in my streaming software and I had to sign back into Google, but it's done now. Cool. All right. So our 3 songs are Boom Clap, River, and Wish You Were Here. So, plot twist. I am not going to choreograph to any of these songs to start with. I'm just going to write the choreography, and when I feel like I've got something I'm comfortable with, I'm going to go through it with all 3 songs and adapt the choreography to each of them to recontextualize the choreography. This is an exercise we used to do back in dance class a while back, and I want to share it with my students. So we're gonna do the same thing here. So now I need to switch things over to the big camera. And to do that, I also need to set up my monitor camera so I can come back and review the videos that I have made, choreography that I have made. Let me switch you all over. All right. So, the process that I have in my head for this is that I'm going to fix the orientation of my monitor first. The process I have in my head for this is that I'm actually just going to put on a click, just a metronome, and I'm going to just choreograph to that and come up with something that I like that involves buzzsaws, caps, and corkscrews. And when I have something that I like, I'm going to go ahead and try and do it with all these pieces of music and see how it turns out. So let me start up the click right quick. That rhymed. And that sounds awesome, Drex. It's going to take me a long time just to learn to make a circle. No problem. BRB, got to take the puppy out. No problem at all. We're going to have to see how this goes here, whether having the click on is going to be obnoxious to you all, because I can disconnect it from the mixer and have it so I can mostly hear it and it won't be as loud for all of you. First I have to find the click though. Where is... There we go. Or not. It doesn't want to work for me. Do I have a second metronome on here? I must. Does this have a metronome in it? Yeah, Jillian, I did have you counting with a metronome. There we go. Cool, here we go. All right, let me know if this is too loud for you all. Good? Ooh, Wish You Were Here is a lot slower than this. That one might turn out to be a challenge, but... Good volume, cool. That's what I like to hear. All right, so I need to write 8 counts of 8 in order to fit into a 30-second snippet of music. So, let's get started, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. All right, so I've got buzzsaws, caps, and corkscrews that I have to work with here. So just to fill you all in, the way I'm thinking about using the caps is honestly to like just do caps on the side like this, wrap up, and then do another cap on the side, wrap up maybe. I don't know. 2, wrap up. 1, 2, wrap up. Challenge is that means I get them wrapped in opposite directions. 1, 2, wrap up. 1, 2, wrap up. No, I should only do that with one hand then. Oh man, this is so challenging without a piece of music to work off of. Like, I'm so used to working off of cues in the music. Okay. So, let's keep it simple then, Drex. Let's keep it simple. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. From here, we're going to need to unwrap. That puts us into butterfly. I don't know that that's where I really want to be for this. So we got cat. Oh, what I could do with that, hang on. One, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then from there, so that's two of our tricks there. The next one is going to be a buzzsaw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. So from here, I'm probably going to have to wrap up the poi in my hands. Maybe sit back, stop, sit. Oh, that could be interesting to like kind of take it like that, take it like that, take it like that, take it like that. So kind of doing 4 angles on it, right? Or three angles, but 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's longer than that needs to be. That needs to be shorter than that. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. So all that together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's a little boring right now, isn't it? That's what you get when you don't have actual music to work to. I think a lot of the feeling is going to come from I think a lot of the feeling is going to come from the music itself. So let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Oh, interesting. So, I'm trying to remember how to do this dance step now. So you can step back and shunk. That's right. Interesting. Okay. So, step back, shunk, and that turns you. Step back, shunk, and that turns you. Step back, shunk, and that turns you. I can work with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. How's that going to work? Let me think about that outside of the context of the metronome right quick. So we have just taken our corkscrews around, come to a stop, wrap them up, and boom, we come back. Boom, come back. Boom, come back, snap, boom, come back, snap. We could go all the way around there. Boom, come back, snap, and finish. Let's see what that would look like here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, come back, snap, boom, come back, snap, boom, come back, snap, stop. I don't hate that. So let's see what that would look like from the top then. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see what that looks like on the playback. It's boring, I know. That's what you get when you're working with choreo that is designed to be flexible. 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, come back, snap. Boom, come back, snap. Boom, come back, snap, stop. I don't hate that. I love my words of affirmation for myself there. I don't hate that. Let's fast forward to where I actually start the choreography here. So let's see what that looks like from the top. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This needs to be jazzed up a wee bit. Let's see what I can do about that. Let's see what I can do about that. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out. A little bit jazzier there. I enjoy watching you cook, says Dizzy. Oh, thank you. What do we got to work with here? Okay, so confession time. I'm not digging on the buzzsaw part at the end. I need to come up with something else to eat up that time. Or something else that like spices that up a wee bit. Because as of right now, it feels like the place where I'm trying way too hard to fill up time. Five, 6, 5, 6, 7, go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 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 1, 2, 3, and... No, don't put a spiral wrap into it, Drex. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so I do feel like this right here works. There's a part of me that wants to get really cute with this and like kind of kick around and stop, around and stop, around and stop, and maybe out. Let's see where we come up with on that one. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Let's try that again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 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 1, 2, and 3. Wasn't quite what I had in mind, I don't think. So what was going on here? So foot comes around, boom, knocks, boom, knocks, boom, knocks. I think that's what I was going for there. Let's try once again then. Let's try starting in a different way too. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, dun, 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 dun. Okay, if I'm gonna do like the little foot, boom, boom, then I need something different to end that on. Plie, unclear on what that movement was originally supposed to be here. Leaning back while doing the buzz saws. I'm down for spiral reps. Yeah, but my class is having a tough time with them. I discovered that this past class. I need to check game tape right quick. See what the heck I was trying to do with that leg thing. Bring it down. Oh, I gotcha. So it's more of a lateral movement. It's sorry, I've been like doing it kind of as kind of a kick forward, and it's way more of a rond de jambe, like that. There's something more lateral to it. Okay, cool. So let's say back up and down and boom, boom. So I need to make, hang on. So starts in the middle and boom, and boom. So do I could end like that, or let's see here. I've got like forward, these out. Or do I finish that back towards the center again? So I had da 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 huh, and then bring it in, don't, back to the center, boom, back to the center, and from here, I feel like would be the way to do that, yeah? So it'd be out, back, and that would be the end. So let's try that and see how that goes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, do, 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 do. 1, 2, do, 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 chunk, do, chunk, do, go, go, chunk. I was just improvising there. What did I come up with before? So if I have them on the outside when they end, it makes sense to boom, bring them back center when I finish things out. Or if I bring them back to the center, that means going out and in, like so. Let's try it both ways. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's out to in. Let's start on the 1 this time, Drex. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 7, 8. 1, 2. Ah, Grump. What's supposed to happen there? Also, I think I think what I have is too long now. 5, 6, 7, 8. And I think it's because I added this in the beginning here, but I needed something to go from. I could come from here. 6, 7, 8. That didn't seem too bad. The hell did I just do? The vocal stems. Maybe make those last beats more flower pedally. That's a possibility too. What BPM is it, please? This is 120. I feel pretty good with buzzsaws right now. I've been practicing them. Cool. I'm glad to hear that. What was that last run? Okay, let's see how that was. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't know if it's long enough. But how about we all find out together, shall we? I'm going to pull up Charlie XCX and see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Oh my God. Just to run this through for practice here.
No silver or no gold could.
Oh, you're not going to automatically repeat it for me? Why? Okay, apparently I got to go through the whole process. Give me a second here. Give me a second, because it means I got to do a screen recording. But I can still get in the practice.
No silver or no gold could.
So I'm coming in a little early, but I'm also kind of okay with that. Cool. All right. Now let's see what happens with that choreo when I do it to River. by Bishop Briggs. And once again, I'm going to have to screen record it. Here we go. Hey, that worked out great. Cool, and let's go for the last one here. Dizzy's having fun with that one. Dizzy's enjoying that one. I'm glad you are, darling. Mwah. Dizzy's my girlfriend, for those of you out there who don't know. And I'm glad that you approve, darling. Cool, and now let's do it to Wish You Were Here. Once again, I gotta do a screen recording. And here we go.
Can you tell me from a cold steel rail, a smile from a whale? Do you think you can tell?
Hey!
So you think you can tell?
And to think I was worried it was going to be too slow. That worked out great. Sweet! I'm pretty happy with all those. Not bad for doing it off the top of my head. That is awesome, Drex. You are so good at this. Your dancing is enthralling. I'm sorry, but I have to go now. I wish I could stay. I love watching you dance. Go, Dizzy, go, says Molly. Outstanding. Thank you for tuning in and watching there, Molly. Not bad for coming into all three songs cold. I think that I did a pretty good job of getting that choreo to work with all of them right from the jump there. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty happy with how that worked out. You guys have an awesome evening. I'll catch you later. Thanks for choosing my song, Drex. You're awesome. Hey, thank you, Molly. Daisy's giving me claps. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Molly's sang, loved all of them. Encore, encore. Gotta go. Love you guys. Bye. Thanks, Molly. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Yeah, I feel really good about how all three of those songs went. I think I will probably have to do some fine-tuning on all three of them. But the choreography is definitely there. You know, I'm coming up a little bit short on Boom Clap, but I think that's just because it has a faster tempo, and that's to be expected. But most importantly, I'm not going over the end on Wish You Were Here, and River felt really good. So yeah, I'm gonna call that a win, dear friends. So it is 8:16 right now, and I guess just as a thank you for all of you for being out there watching, if you want, I'll turn over the last 15 minutes of this to Q&A. So y'all can ask me any questions that you want out there, and I will do my very best to answer them. If you have any questions about individual tricks or anything else, we'll see what I can do to hook you up. And we'll call it a wrap here. It's 8:15 where I'm at, so call it a wrap at like 8:30. I always go over the hour here because this is the funniest thing, because like I'm super high maintenance about all the music that I dance to, and I thought I was going to make it easy on myself by picking multiple songs, but that did not turn out to help, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't know, maybe the answer there is to let my students suggest the song and then come in here and have you all suggest the tricks, and then that would leave me more time to choreograph. I don't know. Leave your thoughts in the chat. How do I keep this tightly to an hour? Because I'm awful at it. I don't think I've done a single one of these live streams where I've kept it to an hour. But yeah, I'm super proud of myself for coming in cold on all three of those songs and like really doing a good job of distinguishing between them. Yeah, I think I did a good job there. Pat myself on the back. So yeah, any questions y'all have, feel free to drop them in the chat, and I will do what I can to answer them. Also, too, if y'all want to help out the channel, you can use the super chat function. That is the little button that has the $sign in it. That's like leaving me a tip. It helps out the channel. Comes straight to me. So yeah, that would be appreciated. But yeah, any questions y'all have, send them my way. Send them my way. Send them my way. Dizzy thinks that sounds like a good idea and says, I am too. Go Drex, go. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Anybody have any questions about what I was trying to achieve with the choreography or individual poi tricks that you might be looking at? Or am I right in thinking that when I invite people to a live stream for a particular purpose, getting them to shift gears to another one tends to be a big ask, in which case I can just dance around some more for you, however you prefer here. Jillian says, this was fun seeing you do this. Thank you. It was fun doing it. Very, very, very different challenge for me. Good Lord. Choreographing without music, just having the click to work off of, was so much harder than I thought it was going to be. Because it's like, what kind of feel do I give this now? Yeah, goodness, that was a big challenge, far bigger than I was expecting. Far bigger than I was expecting. But I love when all the prep work pays off, and like after doing all that for quite some time and feeling very uncomfortable about choreographing to no music, to be able to come in and have 3 different songs where I'm just like, okay, yeah, I can make this work. That was pretty rad, not gonna lie. That's pretty rad. So yeah, any questions at all? Y'all have 10 more minutes of my time here. Use it wisely. Use it wisely. Jillian's asking, how do you do an anti-spin fountain? Cool, good question. Let me switch back to the big view. All right, so fountains. Fountains work like this. We have ourselves our waist straps, which go back and forth in a straight line across our bodies, usually high on our waist, like bottom of the rib cage or so. That's probably too high to be waist, but you'll forgive me here. So when we turn these into a fountain, what we do is when we go from the forwards weave side to the reverse side, we drop our hands down, and when we go from reverse weave to forwards weave, we go up. Drop down from forwards to reverse, up from reverse to forwards. So guess what? This actually is just as easy as when you go from forwards to reverse, rather than taking it down and around, instead you take it up and over. And then when you go from reverse to forwards, instead of going up and over, you take it down and around. So it's literally just reversing the directions of up and down as you go from side to side here. That's literally all there is to it. It even happens in the exact same positions for your hands. So like normally when you're going up and over, that comes in when the right hand is on top and the left hand is on bottom. Still how it goes when you're taking the anti-spin across the bottom. And of course, when you take the anti-spin across the top, that is also when the right hand is over. By the way, I'm assuming that your dominant direction of spin is clockwise as mine is, which puts your forwards over on your stage right and your reverse over on stage left. So if that's the case, if your forwards is on stage right, then you go up and over when the right hand is on top, and you go down and around when the right hand is on top once again. Up and over, down and around, up and over, down and around. And I'm willing to bet that for many of you, if you already knew your fountains, me telling you to just reverse the direction that you go up and down on seems so glaringly obvious now, but it's one of those things that sometimes until somebody says it out loud, it's really, really tough to kind of conceptualize it. So, good question, Jillian. Good question. Anybody else have a question for me? Anybody else want to stump the Drex? Got 5 of you out there. One of you is bound to have a question. Also, too, I should see if I can pop out the chat so that... there we go. Yay, there we are. Cool, so I can actually see the chat inside the program itself and I don't have to go back and forth between the browser. That's always helpful. Yeah. Why is it asking me to sign in once again? I'm already signed in. That's so ridiculous. Google. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? At least it's going to be faster to sign in this time. Yep, there we go. Sweet. Jillian says, thank you for explaining this. You're so welcome, Jillian. You're so welcome. Yeah. Got me for another 5 minutes here, friendos. Any other questions? Otherwise, I can just awkwardly sip on a La Croix or throw on some music and just jam out. I'm down with any of these options. I already know how to do, already know my fountains, just didn't know anti-spin fountains. Yeah, again, it's a surprisingly minor tweak, but it does a lot. And it tends to be with any poi move that you know. If there's an up and a down component of it, if you reverse the ups and the downs, it's highly likely that you'll come up with the anti-spin variation on it. Interestingly enough, there are several moves that this doesn't work for. For instance, doing the anti-spin version of a 4-beat fountain is notoriously difficult because the move is, it's not a, I have a theory that a 4-beat fountain is actually kind of a cap, that like we're taking a waist strap and cutting off the top of it and adding a windmill to it. And that turns it into something different. And because of that, it is notoriously difficult to reverse because the beats don't line up the way they're supposed to. Dizzy, anything you want to share about your new channel? This is why I love you. Yeah, I have a brand new YouTube channel out there, folks. It is Poi Dancer Drex. And that is where my artistic work is going to be living, and I am still very much in the process of figuring out part of what that looks like. But I have work that is in the works, and that is going to live over there, including, I mentioned earlier that I'm choreographing a piece to a song by Teddy Swims, namely Lose Control. And I'm in the process of finishing that up, and almost certainly the final video for that is going to wind up on that other channel. So keep your eyes peeled. Thank you, Dizzy, for reminding me of that. Justice Whitley, can you walk through your method of getting in a flow state? I'm not sure I can, actually, because so like you're gonna get me onto a you're gonna get me onto an info dump here. So I don't really think of flow states in the same way that I think a lot of other flow artists do. I very rarely think about them at all, in fact, and something that does happen to me on occasion is when I'm really well rehearsed on a piece of choreography, or I've done, so I find I do a lot of good work when I am a fan of creating rituals to warm up before you start spinning. So, you know, for me, for example, I have I do the 24 form for Tai Chi whenever I start up spinning, just to get my body limbered up. And then I have a bunch of Poi dance exercises that I do that take, it's probably like somewhere between 8 to 10 minutes to do them all, which just gets my body used to moving along with the Poi and like changing levels and creating momentum and moving through that momentum, so it doesn't just stop. That like movements of my body, movements of the Poi are like really connected and go somewhere. And I find that setting up those rituals and doing those regular warm-ups really help me focus my mind on the work that I'm about to do afterwards, and I generally find that I have an easier time getting myself focused at that point. A couple weeks ago, I went to the National Book Festival here in DC, and there was an amazing panel at the very end of the day. I don't know if y'all are familiar with, is his name Dave or Dan? Dave or Dan? He's on my bookshelf. Where is he? Daniel Levitin. Okay, it is Dan. Daniel Levitin. He wrote a book called This Is Your Brain on Music, and he was part of a panel talking about essentially the uses for music in therapeutic applications. It turns out, oh my goodness, it turns out, especially when it comes to diseases of aging, that music is really important. If you take nothing away from watching me on live stream tonight, take away this. Make sure that you make up a playlist for when you get old, and it's stuff that you enjoyed earlier in your life, because when people are wrestling with dementia, it turns out that listening to music that they enjoyed when they were younger is kind of this really incredible way to reconnect neurons that were not connected otherwise, and the effect lasts for several hours afterwards, which is fantastic. But one of the interesting pieces of wisdom that came across in that panel was that they've actually done brain scans of jazz musicians when they're improvising. And everybody was expecting, when jazz musicians improvise, that it would basically just light up all the sections of their brain at once. That's not what happens. It's not what happens at all. Turns out that when jazz musicians start improvising, parts of their brain turn off. namely the frontal lobe up in here. This is the part of the brain that's responsible for kind of, for lack of a better term, like judgment. It's the part of the brain that kicks in when you have an impulsive kind of instinct, and this is the part of the brain that's just like, maybe not, maybe not. Let's think once or twice about that. It turns out that when these jazz musicians improvise, their frontal lobe shuts down, and they're just kind of operating without the restrictions of the frontal lobe of the brain. And Levitin actually compared it to the ways that Mihail Csikszentmihalyi described flow state in his book Flow. So I think that there's a connection there. And my takeaway from that, honestly, is that part of it is training. Part of it is getting really, really, really familiar with the craft and form of whatever you happen to be working on, such that when you do shut down your frontal lobe, your brain has enough to work with that it can just keep running through that. And also, too, that you make improvisation a regular part of your practice, so you get into the habit of being able to shut off your frontal lobe, which there's definitely points in my practice where I do deliberately improvise rather than choreographing, and I certainly upload flow videos a couple times a month, the sponsored videos from Flow Toys and Ultra Poi, and I have definitely noticed those in the past few months becoming like way more integrated with the music. Like, it used to be that there would be like 1 or 2 points in there where I was doing something that was really musical, but otherwise I was just like showing off tricks. And now they're getting to the point where I'm practiced enough in writing choreography that I can automatically jump into a song and be like, okay, I'm going to land here with this particular musical cue and the like. And it's really cool. I really like that. So 3 things I'm going to give you for how to enter into, for getting into a flow state. Number 1, have your warm-up rituals, the stuff that tells your brain it's work time. Number 2 is really, really, really hone your craft and know the form of the stuff that you do inside and out. And number 3, make improvisation a regular part of your practice. But also, too, I think one of those, and now that I think about it, this actually does fit into number 2, where all the practice that I did choreographing made me better at flowing when time came to do it. So, yeah, I'm going to say that those are my 3 rules for getting into the flow state. Hope that helps. Jillian says back roll. I don't know what that is. Jillian, I saw you start a new channel, and that must be an exciting journey. It's kind of a terrifying journey, to be honest with you. I have spent the entire week kind of feeling very, very, very anxious about that because, yeah, it's new, it's different, it is, it's challenging on a lot of levels. Sala Amine says, sorry to interrupt, I'm just happy you live. Thank you so much, I'm happy you live too. And Justice Whitley says, thanks for your in-depth answer. I try to harmonize with songs, and I feel like hitting the different flows to the different songs is what stimulates me and allows me to flow. Very cool. Very cool. That sounds like a good way to do it. Also, because you got a Drex Factor info dump there, TM. We are past the mark where I said I was going to get off here, so I'm going to go ahead and wind this all down because I need to eat dinner. Thank you all so much for showing up tonight. Thank you all for giving me the wonderful suggestions for music and Poitrix. I hope you enjoy the choreography that came out of all of this. Salamin says, you teach me a lot. Yay, I'm glad to hear that. I hope I can teach you yet more in the future, too. Once again, if you would like to take the Poi dance class that I was choreographing the piece tonight for, the link to that is in the description. You can sign up over at crowdcast.io/DrexFactorPoi, and also you can subscribe to my new YouTube channel that is Poi Dancer Drex, and see more of my artistic work like this. Oh, and if you're signing up for the live stream class over on Crowdcast, early bird tickets are available until September 10th, so get on that. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. I'm going to go get myself fed, and I'll see you all soon. Take care, and I will be back in a month's time, I reckon. Oh, and Justice Whitley says, "You my number one for learning flow." Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. I appreciate that. Thank you. Coolio, everybody. Take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and have a good night. And I'll see you soon. And sign up for my class. Laters, friends. Peace.